Hello, class. I'm so glad you all were able to join me for this. In this podcast, we're going to be going over a topic which we've been talking about for the past few days. And I'm hoping with this to be able to open up your mind to come up with some new ideas and maybe gain a new mindset on this topic. And the topic is, of course, creativity, just as we've been talking about. We talked about how creativity looks to each of us, and we came up with some ideas. Normally, it's bright and it's colorful, and as you can see with the pictures I have here, that there are all sorts of ways to express our creativity. Now, when we think of creativity, we normally think of art, sometimes music, just like we talked about in the last couple lessons. But the definition of creativity is the use of imagination or original ideas. Another definition is the ability to make new things or think of new ideas. That just doesn't have to be in art and music, right? So obviously it's easy to think about how to use creativity in art and music. But what about in science and math? Are there any examples you can think of for creativity when you think of science and math? Or do you just think boring? I know sometimes I do, but that's not always the right way to think about science and math. There are definitely ways to be creative in science and math. Have you ever thought about this before? Creativity equals creating. That's the bottom line of being creative. So, in our next couple lessons, we're going to be talking about science and math and how we can use our new creativity in those topics. I want you to come to the next class thinking of some examples of creativity in science and math and be ready to share them with the class. Thanks, and I can't wait to see you all.